Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Akala Files. Tonight, I've got a story that's going to burrow under your skin and stay there. You might want to sleep with the lights on after this one. Are you ready to have your fear ignited? Our story begins with a man. Let's call him David, and his wife, Sarah. They lived a quiet life in a cozy apartment. But one night, their peace was shattered by a sound that would haunt their every waking moment. A persistent, rhythmic scratching at their front door. It started softly, easily mistaken for the wind. But it grew, a deliberate scrape against the wood, like fingernails seeking entry. David, driven by a primal urge to protect his family, crept to the door. Through the peephole, he saw only the empty, shadowed hallway. Yet, the scratching continued, joined by a chilling, wet rasp, an inhuman sound that promised unspeakable things. Sarah clung to him, her grip like iron. Their daughter, Lily, began to whimper from her room, sensing the terror that had invaded their home. The scratching escalated, punctuated by heavy thuds, as if something immense was throwing itself against the barrier. "Who's there?" David managed, his voice a ragged whisper. Silence answered, heavy and suffocating. Then, a drawn-out groan, followed by the scratching again, more forceful this time, the wood groaning under the assault. It felt like the door was on the verge of giving way. Suddenly, the noise ceased. A sigh, heavy and weary, seemed to breathe from the door itself. Then, a voice, raspy and distorted, whispered, "Let me in." Sarah gasped, stifling a scream. The voice pleaded, "It's so cold out here. I'm so tired." But it wasn't just the words. The voice held a predatory undertone, a chilling hunger. It was ancient, malevolent, clawing its way from some abyssal depth. And then, David saw it, a dark, reddish-brown stain blooming at the door's base, spreading, seeping through the wood, carrying a sickly, sweet scent of decay. A chorus of voices joined, all rasping the same desperate plea. "Let us in. We just want to rest. We are so very, very tired." David recoiled, pulling Sarah with him as Lily's cries intensified. The scratching returned, but it was different now. A frenzied pounding, the sickening thud of something relentless battering against the weakening wood. He knew, with a bone-chilling certainty, that this was no human entity. It was something ancient, something that fed on fear, something that was systematically dismantling their last defense. And he knew, with a sickening dread, that the door, their sanctuary, would not hold forever. The night was far from over. So what do you think? Did you feel that chill creep up your spine? Because the scratching, the pleading, the asterisk hunger, it's still out there, waiting. And who knows when it will decide to knock on your asterisk door. If you enjoyed this descent into darkness, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Don't let fear find you unprepared. Until next time, stay vigilant.